So, what's going on, guys? It's Brian Pickowicz here at BP Fitness. I'm coming to you guys with a Monday rant, and so I want this one to be a short, sweet one, but I really want to get this point out there because I think that it's really important. I think that it comes down to you staying in your lane. Everything is about you staying in your lane and you understanding who you are. And what that means to me is that you're not focused on the things that make other people successful, but you're focused on what makes you successful. And I'm not just talking about fitness, I'm not just talking about knowing your body type. I'm talking about you understanding the value that you have based off of what you choose to do day to day. Now, it's easy, for a lot of us to focus on the things that we're not, to focus on how we could be or how other people have it or what we want to actually achieve. But the truth is when you focus on the things that you have and you focus on your strengths, you're in a place where you can ultimately look at the progress you've made and you can thrive on that. For me, guys, I struggle because there's times where I will look at the impact that I want to have and it's not where I want it to be yet, and it will dissuade me from thinking about all the great things that I know my clients have achieved or the impact we have had. And when you are distracted by what other people are doing rather than thinking about what you're doing, you're ultimately allowing them to have power over you. And it's far more practical and more important for you to focus on the power that you do have and focus on the things that you can improve on than saying to yourself that if you're not like so-and-so, that you're never going to shape up, because it's not true. You can shape up to what you want to be as soon as you decide that you're going to invest in yourself and you're going to invest in what your strengths are. And so this isn't a fitness rant, but if you're talking about knowing yourself, then you'll know that you don't have to worry about the fact that Sally lost 50 pounds in 6 months and you've only lost 20. You focus on the fact that you lost 20 pounds and that's where you win. You focus on the things that you've done right, and that's where you'll realize that success doesn't come from focusing on who is winning and who's not. Success comes from you deciding that you're going to focus on how well you're doing right now. And if you focus on how well you're doing right now, the other things are going to remove themselves. But the anxious part of us that thinks that we're not making progress comes when we start to doubt how much progress we've made. I'm here in Santa Monica, California, and I'm going to be honest, guys, this Monday rant was a pain to make because there's an airport over there, there's all these things going on, but this is coming out, we're getting it done. And what I want to say is that there's a part of me that will still stop and think and say, holy shit, we've made it here. We were able to accomplish this. Lindsay and I were able to do it. And that wouldn't happen if I was always focusing on the fact that I didn't have a lot of followers. It doesn't matter to me how many followers I have. It doesn't matter to me how many people watch this, because I know that this video is of value to people. I know that there's a consistent amount of people who watch this, and I know that it's adding value to your day. And so what I want to say is the amount of followers you have, the amount of weight you've lost, whatever it is that you're gauging your success off of, doesn't matter as much as the impact you have. And the impact that you have is going to come based off of you sharing your story and you showing your strengths. So if you're in a position where you're doubting yourself because you're saying, well, I've done so much right now and I don't feel like I've made it to where I want to be, focus on where you were when you started. Focus on where you were at the beginning and focus on how far you've come. And that's what's ultimately going to show you that you've made massive progress. And massive progress is all that matters. Massive progress is you deciding that today is going to be better than it was yesterday. And when you can decide on that point and you can focus on it, you can put your energy into it. Progress over perfection is my slogan, not because it's something that sounds catchy, but it's because it's something I believe in. No matter what you're doing, whether it's fitness, bodybuilding, business, school, it's your relationships, progress happens day to day, and you're never going to be perfect. So focus on the progress you're making right now and focus on staying in your lane and driving the things that you know to be true about you home, and that's where you're ultimately going to change and you're going to see the success that you want to. So this is Brian Pickowicz here at BP Fitness. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Give us one a thumbs up. Let me know, what are your strong points? What are some things that you're proud of, and what are the things that are going to keep you in your lane? And let's keep making successful gains one rep at a time. Boom, Zeus.